Welcome inside Bruin Arena as we're set for more Scenic Western Athletic Conference action here today inside Bruin Arena as your Bruins are set to take on the Spartans in both men's and women's basketball here today. First up, it's the women in action as Salt Lake looks to continue their dominance here in conference play here early in the season. They're sitting at 2-0 in conference play as they have knocked off Community Christian as well as USU Eastern here inside Bruin Arena. And coming up against the Spartans team that is much improved than they have been in the past. They're 1-3 in conference play. They're 6-6 overall, and that's huge growth for this CNCC program. They have struggled over the years to get 6 wins by the end of the year. So to be sitting at 500 here early in the year, that's really building that confidence, building that drive for these young ladies. It's great to see these Spartans really up in their game here early as we get set for the holiday conference season. These Bruins coming in off of a big win this past weekend as they took on Community Christian College here inside Bruin Arena, and they knocked off the Saints big 89-26. The Bruins on Saturday were led by Brooke Donnelly coming in off the bench. She had 16 points, 6-9 from the field in 19 minutes. Really efficient was the guard from Rigby, Idaho. Really got a lot done. As soon as she came into the game, she brought a lot of energy, a lot of fun to watch her play, and it was cool because it was a blowout, so a lot of Bruins got in, so you got to see a lot from each of these ladies, see the growth that they've had and what each of them is capable of doing. So a lot of talent, a lot of drive on this Bruin team, so keep your eye on that. As always, the Bruins like to play through the post, so keep your eye down low on the block. They're going to try and get a touchdown low each possession. Look for that kick out three. That's where they've made their hay throughout the years. Leading them this year in scoring is Nail Bernard, one of their guards coming off the bench. Nay is a freshman from Paris, France. Really an efficient scorer. She puts in the work. She's in the gym all the time. Really impressed with how much work she puts in. And she can shoot the ball. If she gets hot, it can get out of hand quick, so keep your eye on her. She's number 11 for the Bruins. But right now we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for you as well as tip-off live here on your Bruin Sports Network, your home for Bruin Athletics. Welcome back here inside Bruin Arena. We're almost set for tip-off, but first the starters. First for the visiting Spartans from Colorado Northwestern Community College. For them today it'll be number 1, Ashana Hines. She's a guard from Manchester, England. Number 4, Aisha Fagans. She's a guard from Grand Prairie, Texas. Number 5, Rebecca Fraley. She's a guard from Windsor, Connecticut. Number 20, Erin Morrow. She's a guard from Pueblo, Colorado. And number 21, Courtney West. She's a guard from Winter Park, Florida. The Spartans are coached by Eric Benedict. He is assisted by Matt Higgins and Isaiah Cockrell. The Spartans come into today with a record of 1-3 in conference play. They are 6-6 overall. And now the starters for your Salt Lake Community College Bruins. For Salt Lake today, it'll be number 3, Hennessy Lou Brown, a 5'7" freshman point guard from Toronto, Canada. Number 5, Jahara Sissoko. She's a 5'8" freshman guard from Mali. Number 15, Sephora Keolo, a 5'10" freshman guard from the Congo. Number 23, Ness Ngukuso, a 5'5" freshman point guard from Paris, France. And number 31, Alizi Verdon, a 6'2" freshman center from French Guinea. The Bruins are coached by Marcelina Greyer. She's assisted by Kiana Greyer, Mandy Munz, and Kiara Gasu. The Bruins come into today 2-0 in conference play. They are 7-2 overall. So as I was saying before we took the break, the Bruins really have been efficient here the last couple of games. They've kind of found their groove, got things going. They had a tough start as they started 1-2 in their first tournament down in Odessa, as they knocked off Monroe College and then fell to Midland and Odessa College. But since then, they've won 5 in a row as they've knocked off Eastern Wyoming, Western Wyoming, Northwest College, Central Wyoming, College of Southern Nevada, and Community Christian College. So really found their groove here the last 6, and a lot of that play, it's just a very balanced program. Lots of ladies who can score. They're not relying on just one person to get it done for them. So the Bruins set to get things going. Lots of energy. I was talking to assistant coach Kiana Greyer. Talked about how well this team has meshed this year. She hasn't seen that from a lot of the teams in the past. Well, that's not. She said she hasn't seen it in some of them, not a lot of them. They've come together. They're there for each other, and they're a joy to be around, fun to be with. So it's always, it helps your team grow together so much when they want to be around each other. So it is the Bruins in their home white, the Spartans in their road blacks, new road blacks for the Spartans, and they are nice. Really impressed with the new unis. For the Bruins, Verdon won the tip, so Salt Lake gets the first possession. Looks like the Spartans coming out in a 1-3-1 zone. And we're having an issue with the clock here early. As your Bruins are set to be in action again later this week on Saturday. They travel down to Ephraim, Utah to take on Snow College. So a good rivalry game there for the final game here in conference play before the holiday break. The Bruin women do travel down to CSN to play in their holiday tournament down there. They'll have games Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. They'll play Casper College, Glendale Community College in Central Arizona. And then they will be off until January 6th. And now the scoreboard is having some serious issues here as they cannot get the clock to start. So we're going to take a quick break as they get that figured out, as you're listening to Bruin Athletics here on your Bruin Sports Network. Welcome back here inside Bruin Arena. They've reset the clock once, still not wanting to work. But we'll stick with you here as we go get set for it. So the Bruins won the tip-off. They'll have possession when we come back. But, one of the more interesting things about this basketball team, it kind of looks, it's really international. You only have one Utahn on the team. There are a handful of Idahoans. You actually have 3 Idahoans on the team. is Mania Cleggs from Grace, Idaho, Ashton Adamson's from Pocatello, Idaho, and Brooke Donnelly's from Rigby, Idaho. And that's the most well-represented area on this team. Is running down the roster for the Bruins. You got Hennessy Lou Brown from Toronto, Canada, Jahara Sissoko from Mali, Nail Bernard from Paris, France, Alyssa Bernard from Reno, Nevada, Sephora Keolo from the Congo, Zelaya Adams is from Stockholm, Sweden, Ness Ngakuso is from Paris, France, Ayala Ibarra is from Vegas, and then you got Alana Wynn from Alexandria, Louisiana, Alizi Verdon is from French Guinea, and then Jaceres Jaharwara is from Mali, Sophie Udrago is from Freiburg, Germany, as I said, Mania Clegg from Grace, Idaho, and Finau Tonga, number 44, your only Utah from Taylorsville. So after Idaho, your next most well-represented area is Mali with 2 and Paris, France with 2. So really cool to see, this team really reaches to all corners of the world, trying to bring all those different personalities together. And just the language barrier would be tough, depending on how things, are working season in, season out. Who speaks what language, who can actually communicate to each other, and because you have to be able to communicate off the court too. A 2-3 zone, kind of everyone can figure out if you've played basketball, but you got to go to the grocery store and get what you're going to eat, and that can be a bit adventurous at times. So the clock there was moving for a minute. It's down to 9:53. And there it works. It looks like building supervisor, just extraordinary person, Lisa Paschal, here for your Bruins, has got it figured out. The clock down to 9:38, so I think they'll reset that to about 9:55. And then we'll get underway. 9:57. I was too many seconds. So I think we're set to get things underway. So 9:57 left here in the first quarter. Clock's moving, we're underway. Lou Brown with it. They go inside to Verdon. Verdon faces up, one bounce. Kick out, Sissoko for 3, got it. Great start for the Bruin offense as Jahara Sissoko kicks things off for Salt Lake. CNCC with it on the other end. Bruins out in a player-to-player defense. The 3 from Fagans won't fall. CNCC tracks down the rebound. Good kick out. Fraley had a chance at the 3, but Hines will put up the 3. That won't go. So they go 0 for 2 from the three-point line on the first possession. And Salt Lake with it into the front court. Ngakoso for 3. The Bruins with back-to-back 3s to kick things off. And Salt Lake's up 6-0 just like that. And there's a steal. Sissoko takes away the pass into the post. Lou Brown spins, scoops, and scores. Hennessy Lou Brown with her first bucket. The Bruins are a perfect 3 for 3 from the field. And you can't ask for a much better start. Hines with it. Works inside. It's knocked away by Lou Brown. And the Spartans will inbound on the baseline. Quick start for Salt Lake. Bruins stay in the player-to-player defense. Almost turned over. Spartans with it. West drops it back to Fagans. Fagans drives, pushes it up, won't go. Rebounded by Lou Brown. Hennessy Lou Brown quickly into the front court. Drops it back. Ngakoso inside to Verdon. Verdon puts it up and scores. The Bruins 4 for 4, up 10-0 under 2 minutes in. And this starting 5 looked dialed in. I mean, Ngakoso had the wide open 3. She's already knocked one down as West puts up the 3. Or excuse me, that's Morrow with the 3. That won't go. Bruins with it. Spartans into a zone here, and it's a steal. The Bruins' first miscue on the offensive end. West with the steal. Spartans into the front court. Morrow drives, scoops it up, won't go. Ungakoso with the rebound. Ness gets it to Lou Brown. Hennessy wanted to go inside to go to the high post to Keolo. Keolo puts it up, won't go. Rebounded by Verdon. Verdon's putback is perfect. Bruins go up 12-0, and Salt Lake with the definite size advantage down low. Spartans are starting 5 guards. So Verdon and Keolo both a couple of inches, 4 or 5 inches taller than anybody else out there on the Spartans. Keolo with the catch at the high post. Drops it back to Lou Brown. Hennessy runs pick and roll with Verdon. Gets it over to Sissoko. She puts up the 3, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Fraley. Fraley quickly into the front court. Drops it back to Fagans. Now Hines. Hines on the right wing. Look for the step back. Crosses over. Goes to work on Ungakoso. Spins it up. Great move by Ashana Hines. Gets the Spartans their first bucket. Good move as Hines spins and scores. Now the Bruins turn it over again. They try to get it inside to Verdon. Goes off of Verdon's hands and out of bounds. So the Bruins with back-to-back turnovers. Sub for Salt Lake, couple of subs. As Nail Bernard checks in, as does Jasera Jawara. And for the Spartans, number 11, Keely Porter checks in for the first time. They try to get it to West, cutting to the bucket. She is bumped by Verdon. Verdon picks up her first personal, first team foul on the Spartans. Sub for the Spartans is number 24, Kia Lee checks in. Lee, a forward from Manchester, England. And she traveled. Kind of hopped with her left foot as she tried to take off. The first turnover for the Spartans. Ungakoso, Verdon thought she was going to shoot. Ungakoso passed it as a shot. Like it was literally like she was shooting, but she just tried to lob it in. Nail Bernard wants the 3. She's got it. Instant offense off the bench is Nail Bernard. Now Sissoko trying to deny the inbound pass. Hines is able to get the catch. And quickly into the front court. Wide open is West. She could have just spun and scored. I don't think she realized how wide open she was. And now a good strong drive from Porter. That won't go. Jawal with the rebound gets it to Ungakoso. Nael with it on the right wing. Up top to Sissoko. In the corner, Ungakoso back to Nay. Right wing 3. Back-to-back threes for Nail Bernard. Bruins are up 18-2. And with that, 4:52 to go, we hit our first media timeout. Bruins come out hot. 6 for 8 from the field for 75%. 3 of 4 from downtown for 75%. To go with 7 rebounds and 3 assists on those 6 made field goals. On the flip side for the Spartans, they come out a little bit chilly as they're 2 of 9 for 22% to start things off. Two of 9 from the field, 1 of 4 for 25% from 3, 2 rebounds and no assists. So they really, got to move that ball a little bit. But we're going to take a quick break here. Bruins up 16, 18-2 here on your Bruin Sports Network. Bruins come out shooting the lights out here early. And it'll be a turnover as the Spartans catch the ball in the corner. And as Courtney West pivots, she steps on the sideline. That's the Spartans' second turnover. And there's a travel. Jawara caught it at the high post. The ball got hit, and as it got hit, she stumbles back. That turnover is Salt Lake's fourth. Hines with it in the front court. Gets it to Lee. And now Porter. Porter on the bounce. Works on Bernard. Gets to the rim. Scoops it up. It's blocked and Sissoko comes out with it. Sissoko pushes ahead to Ungakoso. Drops it back to Bernard. Nay wants a third three. That one won't go. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Verdon. Spartans take over. Great drop back pass by Ungakoso to Bernard. Nay's three just off the mark. A sub for the Spartans as Adeline Wells checks in, number 10. As Morrow checks back in as well. Morrow with it. Or excuse me, that's Wells. Gets it to Porter. Porter drives on Bernard. Kicks it back to Fraley. Fraley wide open three. Won't go. Jawara with the rebound. Great rebound there by Jasera Jawara. Sissoko throws it over the top to Verdon, who tries to drop it to Jawara. Almost turns it over. Bernard tracks it down. Bernard cross court. Ungakoso to Sissoko. Sissoko has it taken away by Morrow. Kicks it ahead to Fraley. Fraley drops it back to Wells, and Wells knocks down the three. It looked like Fraley would have had a chance at the layup. Drops it back to Adeline Wells. She knocks down the three. And on the other end, Nail misses the three. Jawara with the rebound. And the turnover. Or nope, excuse me. It was knocked out of bounds by Morrow.
In for the Bruins, number 42, Manaya Clegg, and number 3, Penny Brown.
So good hands there from Aaron Morrow. The Bruins will inbound on the sideline. As Hennessy Lou Brown checks back in for Salt Lake, and for the first time today we see number 42, Manaya Clegg. CNCC back into their zone. Clegg with the catch down low, tries to kick it to Lou Brown in the corner, and it's taken away by Fraley. Fraley kicks it ahead to Wells. And now Fraley back with it. Bernard right on her. Lee on the drive, turns it over. Jawara comes out with it. Kicks it ahead to Ungakoso. They go to the high post. Jawara, one bounce to the bucket, and she finishes. Good, strong take there from Jasera Jawara. Her first bucket. Bruins up 20-5. Morrow on the drive, puts it up, won't go. Salt Lake with the rebound. Spartans still in the zone. 1-2-2. They get it into Clegg. Clegg, drop step, puts it up, won't go. Jawara with the rebound. Her putback is perfect. And Jawara with back-to-back buckets has 4. And that's one of the tougher things to do in a zone. You got to find somebody to block out. On the other end, Bernard has it, or knocks it away. Spartans will inbound on the baseline. A couple of subs for the Spartans as Bailey Wilds checks in for the first time. And Fagans checks back in. The drive from Fraley is perfect. She picks up her first bucket. Jawara on the left wing. We're going to have a foul called off the ball. I believe it's on Lee. It is on Lee. It's her first team foul on the Spartans. Bruins get it in quick into the corner. Ngukoso knocks down her second three. Ness Ngukoso 2 for 2 from the three-point line. Salt Lake up 25-7. Mania Clegg going to pick up her first personal. Second team foul on Salt Lake here. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. 22 on the shot clock. Wells gets it into Fraley. Fraley with Lou Brown on her. Crosses over, works into the lane. Kind of bumps Lou Brown. Ends up wide open. She misses the little 10-footer. Bruins with it. Lou Brown goes in the corner to Bernard. Ney wants the three. Won't go. Fight for the rebound. And Fagans comes out with it. Fraley, ooh, good move by Fraley. Goes baseline, puts it up, won't go, but she's fouled. Foul on Bernard is her first, third team foul on Salt Lake. Fraley's first free throw is perfect. Fraley, the guard from Windsor, Connecticut, goes 2 for 2. She's got 4 points. Bruins up 25-9. 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Lou Brown runs pick and roll with Clegg. Slips it inside. Jawara wide open, and she traveled. She could have just stepped to the bucket and laid it in. I don't really think she knew how wide open she was. Fraley tries to kick it ahead. Lou Brown takes it away, and that's how we'll end the first quarter with the Bruins shooting it well. 62% here in the first quarter for Salt Lake. We're going to take a break here as we get set for the second quarter here on your Bruin Sports Network.
Come from different backgrounds,
but we have the same dream.
To do the impossible.
To be the first in my family to graduate.
to get a degree while holding down a full-time job.
To not let my education get in the way of raising my kids.
To be the best nurse this state has ever seen.
To show the world what we're made of.
When you invest in us, you invest in the future.
This is what social mobility looks like.
Increasing opportunity in Utah isn't impossible. It's SLCC.
Spartans with the first possession here as we start the second quarter. Fraley to the bucket, count it, and the foul for Rebecca Fraley. Good, strong finish there for the guard. She'll go back to the line. She just went 2 for 2. Foul on Sissoko, her first. Fraley can't convert the three-point play. Verdon with the rebound for Salt Lake. Sissoko on the right wing, goes with the high post to Jawara. Jawara to the bucket, scoops it up and scores. Gisela Jawara being aggressive. That's 2 times she's been able to catch at the high post, drive down the left side of the lane and score. This time she's going to the line for the and one. Bruins up by 16, 27-11. Jawara converts the three-point play. Fraley with it into the front court. Fraley, a little shimmy, a little shake to the bucket and scores. Rebecca Fraley making things happen. She's got 8. That's a game high. She's 3 of 5 from the field. Bruins, couple of great passes as Lou Brown finds Sissoko on the opposite block. Then Sissoko drops it back to Verdon. Verdon has 6. That's a play you'd like to be able to give 2 assists because Lou Brown's pass to the block was just as good as Sissoko's for the bucket. A little bit of a forced shot there by Adeline Wells. Hits the top of the backboard. She will check out as Courtney West checks back in. As does Keely Porter. Lou Brown with it on the left wing. Skips it to Ngakoso in the opposite corner. It's poked away from behind by Bailey Wilds, and the Spartans have it. Fagans drops it back to Fraley. Fraley to Porter. 13 on the shot clock. They get it inside the Wilds. Or excuse me, that's West. And now we'll have a foul as West drops it off to Porter and Keely Porter gets fouled. Foul called on Verdon. That's her second. She will check out. Clegg checks back in. Porter's first free throw, no good. Porter goes 0 for 2, but we're going to get a lane violation called on Sissoko. Porter knocks down the second. Bruins up 16, 30-14. Jawara with the catch at the high post. They try to go in the corner to Ngakoso. Fraley knocks it out of bounds. Ngakoso gets it to Lou Brown on the right wing. She tries to go inside. It's taken away by West, and she's going to run the break. West kicks it ahead to Wilds. Wilds to the bucket, scoops it up, won't go. Fraley with the rebound. Behind her back to the bucket and scores. Rebecca Fraley putting on a clinic here in the second quarter. She has 8. Clegg with the catch at the high post, drops it back to Sissoko on the right wing. Ness goes to work, gets it to Lou Brown. Deep three from Lou Brown is perfect. That was 2 feet behind the NBA three-point line. Hennessy has 5 points, 2 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from downtown. And the Spartans want an answer. It's an air ball there from Wilds. Lou Brown with the catch in the corner. Hennessy, couple of dribbles, pulls the trigger, won't go. Fight for the rebound. And we're going to get a foul called on Porter. Foul on Porter is her first. Second team foul on the Spartans. Changes for both teams is for Salt Lake. Zelaya Adams checks in for the first time. And for the Spartans, Ashana Hines checks back in as Clegg misses the first, as does Aaron Morrow. Clegg goes 1 of 2, another sub for Salt Lake, as Finau Tonga checks in for the first time. Finau, a freshman center from Taylorsville, Utah, right down Redwood Road, here from the Taylorsville Redwood campus. West with the drive, pivots, pushes it up and scores. Good move from Courtney West. She gets her first bucket. Sissoko tries to go over the top to Tonga. It's knocked away by West. Bruins will inbound on the baseline. Ungakoso, quick catch and shoot three after she inbounded it. That won't go. Spartans try to get out in transition, but Lou Brown takes it away. Hennessy stops, starts, has it stripped from behind. Good hustle there from Aaron Morrow to come back and take it away. And now the Spartans with it. Bruins still in that player-to-player defense. Hines with the dribble up three, won't go. Adams with the rebound for Salt Lake. Salt Lake dominating the glass here today, 18 rebounds to 5. So the Bruins have the same number of offensive rebounds as the Spartans have rebounds, as Sissoko's three well short, but Adams tracks down the offensive board. Sissoko right to the bucket, won't go, gets her own rebound, pump fakes, goes up, no good. Tonga with the rebound. Tonga's putback is perfect. So Sissoko has 5 rebounds, 2 of them offensive. And the only Spartan with more than 1 rebound is Morrow, who's got 1 defensive and 1 offensive. And Sissoko pulls down the rebound on Fraley's miss. Ungakoso drops it to Lou Brown at the short corner. 1 bounce, goes for the glass. She banks it in. Good pull there from Hennessy Lou Brown. She has 7. And there's a steal from Lou Brown. Hennessy takes it away from Hines, goes to the bucket, won't go, but she's fouled. Foul is going to be called on Ashana Hines. That'll be her first personal. 3rd team foul on the Spartans as we reach our media timeout here in the second quarter. 4:31 to go. Bruins up by 20, 38-18 here on your Bruin Sports Network. .431 to go here in the second quarter. Hennessy Lou Brown at the line for a couple of free throws. She knocks down the first. I'm Zach Hodge, bringing you the live play-by-play action here today as Hennessy Lou Brown, the freshman from Toronto, goes 2 for 2. She has 9 points. Subs for the Spartans as Hines checks back in. During the timeout, Fagans, Wilds, and Lee all checked in for the Spartans. And for the Bruins, Nail Bernard returns. And we'll get a foul on Salt Lake. It'll be called on Nail Bernard. That's Nay's second personal foul. Bruins with their largest lead right now, up 22, 40-18. And Hines knocks down the first free throw. It was really that initial push from the Bruins that really kicked things off. They're the first 2 minutes up 10-0. Really kind of set the tempo, and they've done a good job of just keeping up that pace as Nay's going to check out. Sissoko checks back in. Hines went 2 for 2 from the line. She's got 4 points. And Ungakoso on the left wing gets it to Tonga. Bruins swinging it quick. Gets it to Adams. Adams for 3 on the right wing. It's well short. Rebound grabbed by Fagans. She loses it. There's a fight in the backcourt. Sissoko almost looked like she was going to soccer juggle it there for a second. She had it trapped with her feet. But then eventually Sissoko touched out of bounds. So that's how the Spartans get possession. And I'm really, a bit of a change. Sissoko hasn't done this a ton that I've seen, where she's picking up the point guard full court, really stressing that point guard a little bit. Lee hands to Hines. Hines with it. Skips it over to West, who almost traveled. And now Fagans. Fagans, jumper from the right elbow is well short. Fight for the rebound, goes out of bounds off of the Spartans. And so Salt Lake will have possession here, but we're going to get a timeout taken by CNCC. And taking a look at the stats here, 3:29 left here in the second quarter. Bruins up by 20, 40-20. Leading the way for the Spartans with 10 points, it is Rebecca Fraley. 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line to go with a rebound and a steal. As a team, the Spartans are shooting 30% from the field, only 14% from the three-point line, and 71% from the free throw line. On the Salt Lake side, leading the way, it is Hennessy Lou Brown, 9 points, 3 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 from downtown, 2 of 2 from the line, to go with 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. As a team, Salt Lake shooting 54% from the field, 46% from the three-point line, and 80% from the free throw line. Here in the second quarter, the Bruins cooled down a little bit. They were 5 for 9 from the three-point line in the first quarter. Only 1 of 4 here in the second, but a great pass inside by Ungakoso to Tonga. Tonga with the easy lay-in. She's got 4 points. Spartans with it. The 3 by Morrow won't go. Rebound grabbed by Ungakoso. And Ness will bring it into the front court. Drops it to Sissoko. Sissoko's 3 is an air ball long. Rebound grabbed by West, and she is fouled. Foul on Adams, her first. 4th team foul on Salt Lake. So the Spartans will be in the bonus here for the final 2:44. Fraley into the front court. Works to the right elbow, drops it to West. West stops, starts in the corner. 3 won't go for Hines. And the Bruins pull down the rebound. Sissoko inside to Tonga. Tonga spins baseline and lays it in. Finau Tonga. Using that quickness and that strength to finish. She has 6. West on the drive, has it knocked away. The Bruins have it. Sissoko quickly into the front court. Sissoko to the bucket, puts it up, won't go, but she's fouled. Foul called on Ashana Hines, her second. Fourth team foul, so both teams in the bonus now. As Sissoko goes back to the line so far tonight. She's got 3 points, 1 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from downtown to go with 6 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Sissoko knocks it down. I did miss one sub a minute ago as Brooke Donnelly checked in for the first time. And now number 12, Alyssa Bernard, checks in for the first time. Bernard, number 12, the freshman from Marino. Spartans with it. Hines pushes it up, blocked by Sissoko. Sissoko grabs the rebound, and she is fouled. So we'll go to the other end, and Sissoko will shoot a couple of free throws. Foul on Hines is her third.
Now in the bonus, number 5, Yara Sissoko shoots 2 shots.
Sub for the Spartans as Bailey Wilds checks in for Hines. Sissoko's first free throw is perfect. Sissoko misses the second. Adams grabs the rebound, gets it out to Donnelly. Donnelly skips it to Sissoko in the post to Tonga. Tonga spins and lays it in. Good quick ball movement by the Bruins leads to Tonga with the seal. Easy lay-in for Finau. On the other end, Fraley right to the bucket. She misses the layup. Salt Lake looking to finish the half here strong. 1:10 to go here in the second. 18 on the shot clock. Sissoko wide open in the middle. She is fouled again. And Sissoko's headed back to the line for more free throws.
Shooting 2, number 5, Yara Sissoko.
Sissoko 4 of 4 from the line as she knocks down the first. Eight points, 1 of 7 from the field, but now 6 out of 6 from the free throw line. As she checks out, Lou Brown checks back in. Fraley into the front court. Up top to Lee. Lee goes to the bucket, scoops it up and scores. Great finish from Kia Lee. Her first bucket. Donnelly up top to Adams. Swings it to Bernard. Bernard, good cut by Adams. Ball's loose and it goes out of bounds. Both Adams and Fraley down. Turnover by Salt Lake. Fraley looks all right. Spartans quickly into the front court. Gets it to West. The three from Wells won't go. Bruins with the rebound. Lou Brown quickly into the front court. Hennessy pulls the trigger on the three, just short. Tonga with the rebound. Tonga one bounce, drops it to Donnelly. 1 on the clock, puts it up, it's good. Brooke Donnelly with the step back three to end the first half. It started with a three, it finishes with a three here in the first half. Bruins up 54-22. really playing well here inside Bruin Arena. We're going to take a quick break here during the half. We'll have a little halftime show for you, and then the second half live here on your Bruin Sports Network, your home for Bruin Athletics.
Come from different backgrounds.
But we have the same dream.
To do the impossible.
To be the first in my family to graduate.
To get a degree while holding down a full-time job.
To not let my education get in the way of raising my kids.
To be the best nurse this state has ever seen.
To show the world what we're made of.
When you invest in us, you invest in the future.
This is what social mobility looks like.
Increasing opportunity in Utah isn't impossible. It's SLCC.
Welcome back in here inside Bruin Arena. We are at the half with your Salt Lake Community College Bruins up 54-22 over Colorado Northwestern Community College here in the women's game. But later tonight at 7 o'clock, your Bruin men are set to take on the Spartans. I'm now joined by one of the Bruin guards, Jordan Brinson. Jordan, how's it going?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I can't complain. That's not true. It's snowing outside, so I'm ready for summertime.
Facts, me too.
I mean, you're from California, so you're probably not used to this white. You've been here in Utah a couple of years.
Yeah, I was in Orem last year. It didn't snow like this in Orem last year, though. So
we had a very mild winter last year.
Yeah.
So I think you're going to get an actual Utah winter this year.
I woke up the other day, and we woke up, so somebody called my phone, and they were telling me like about the snow and everything. So I woke everybody up in the house. We all go outside probably like 2 a.m. And none of us, we're all from, my whole house is pretty much from California, and the other kids are from Texas. So we all went outside, like, just started having a snowball fight, just playing in the snow because it was our first time.
At 2 a.m.?
2 a.m.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's when it was good snow. It was still wet at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
It turned fluffy later when it got colder and you couldn't make a snowball.
Yeah.
Good times. So, Jordan, first year here at Salt Lake. You were at Orem last year. You were at UAB the year before. How was your time back in Alabama?
I really enjoyed it in Alabama. I thought it was going to be completely different, but like when I got out there, it was really cool. I really liked the school and everything. Just unfortunate the coaching staff ended up getting fired and stuff.
Unfortunate for them, great for Salt Lake. You're fun to watch play out there. The way you fit into the system here at Salt Lake, it's almost like it was tailor-made for your skills.
I agree. That's one of the reasons I came here. Like, coach was just telling me, like, the way we play free, we play downhill and transition, and that's me. That's who I am. That's my game. So just allowing me to get downhill and just really, I feel like it's a great opportunity to just show what I can do.
Absolutely. I mean, whether it's you or Chase or Doc or whoever's the guards up pressing in our press, it is so fun to watch.
Yeah.
And I sit here and go, I am so glad I don't have to play against this. That would be a nightmare.
Yeah, I think that's what every team is thinking right now.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You guys are so long.
Yeah.
And just, well, let's talk about Texas. The second game, late in the game, was it the second game or the third game where you got the steal and the lane on the inbound pass.
It was the second game.
That was because Jackson made a three, or was it Max? Max made the three. You made the steal. Scored 5 points in like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was watching the game and I about turned it off. Like it's over. Like they got us. Good job.
Nah, that's
and
the
you
thing
guys
about
clutched
our
up.
team. Our team is just like, we got a bunch of guys that just play hard, don't give up. Like that's what makes us us. That's why we're doing so well right now.
Absolutely. You guys are a ton of fun to watch. And then let's talk about last Saturday. 169 points.
Yeah,
163 points.
It was 169. That was the most points I've ever scored on a team.
There have been teams in the past, at the end of the game, we're not combined 169. I mean, you gave up 93 points, but you're going to, and they have so many possessions. They're going to score.
Yeah.
You guys just had it going. Don't think I've seen anything like that.
I've never seen anything like it either, to be honest with you. It was like an all-star game.
It was, absolutely.
That's the good thing about our team is, like, we have so much talent. It could be anybody's night, any night, you know? So that's why, like, we all kind of average around the same amount of points and stuff like that. And just, like I said, any night it can be somebody that come off the bench or a starter. It just, we have, like Coach says all the time, we have 10 starters.
Oh, absolutely.
So, yeah.
I mean, you never know, like you said. Somebody's going to get 20 points.
Exactly.
You just don't know who it's going to be.
Exactly.
What have you thought of Salt Lake? You know, what's your time? Next recruiting class, how would you pitch them to come here?
I would say, man, a lot of coaches, tell you a lot of things, but Taylor, he really means what he says, like, and I think he wants the best for like every player. Like before, like games and stuff like that, he'll tell you like what he expects from you, like beginning of the year and everything, and what he wants you to do, and hold you accountable to it. But also, like, he gives you the freedom to play. Like a lot of coaches, if you miss a shot or you do something bad, they pull the leash. They snatch your freedom. And that's the thing I love about Taylor is just like he knows everybody's gonna mess up, and make mistakes, and he's willing to live with that as long as you play hard. So I think just his coaching style is just great.
Absolutely. And then, I mean, the last thing I'll say, just watching this team, you guys are so competitive because if you don't go out there and play your butt off, you're coming to the bench. Exactly. Like you said, there's so much talent. If you don't want to play hard, we'll find someone who does.
Yeah. Our practices are the worst.
Oh, I can only imagine. Like, have there been hands thrown? Like, watching how intense some of you, and I'm sure there hasn't been, but I'm sure there's been.
Yeah, no one's actually been like in an actual fight, but it's like we all play hard, we all foul, so we go back and forth arguing sometimes, but that's what teams do.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
But our practices are intense because it's like we're playing against each other.
Yep.
So trapping and pressing and all that.
That could be the best team you face for a while. Could be you guys playing yourselves in practice. Absolutely.
I agree 100%.
So that's going to do it for our time with Jordan. He's got to get ready for his game. As I said, they're set to tip off at 7 o'clock here inside Bruin Arena. They're set to take on the Spartans from Colorado Northwestern Community College. If you're nearby, come check out the #1 ranked JUCO in the country. I would dare say one of the top teams in the state if you take all the basketball teams into account. So come on down to the Redwood Road campus. Thanks, Jordan.
No problem.
Good to have a chat, and we'll see you here in a few.
All right.
Welcome back in here as we're set to start the second half. Salt Lake up 54-22. And it's the starters on the floor for Salt Lake. You've got Ness Ungakuso, Hennessy Lou Brown, joined by Jahara Sissoko. A good catch inside by Alize Verdon, who hands it off to Sephora Keolo. She lays it in. Keolo with her first bucket. CNCC with it. Strong drive by Morrow. Layup won't go. Bruins come out with it. Lou Brown inside. Keolo. Good seal and easy lay-in for Sephora Keolo. Back-to-back buckets for Keolo. Hennessy Lou Brown picks up her second assist. Morrow wants a three. That won't go, but she's fouled by Keolo. Foul on Keolo was her first. Morrow headed to the line for her first free throws. She's 0 for 6 from the field, 0 of 2 from downtown to go with 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 2 steals. Morrow knocks down the first. Two for 2, 1 more coming. Three for 3 for Morrow. Ungakuso into the front court. Sissoko slips it to Keolo at the high post. She goes to the bucket and she's fouled. Sephora Keolo coming out to score here in the second half. Foul called on Fagans, her first. Keolo knocks down the first free throw. Keolo comes in averaging 5.7 points per game. She's got 5 points here as we start the second half. Make it 6. So she reaches her season average in about 1 minute and 10 seconds. Fraley into the front court. Fraley slips it inside to Morrow. It is blocked by Keolo. And Keolo playing with a little bit more energy, a little bit more purpose here in the second half. Sub for Salt Lake as Nail Bernard checks back in. Ungakoso will check out. Good quick play there from the Spartans as Hines is left open on the right block. She lays it in quick. Bruins up 33. Keolo with the high post, slips it inside to Verdon. Verdon has it knocked away by the Spartans. Bruins will inbound on the baseline. Bernard for 3, won't go. Fight for the rebound, goes out of bounds off of Salt Lake. Spartans take over. Spartans with it into the front court. Hines running the point. Gets it over to Fagans. Fagans goes right to the bucket and lays it in. Good strong take there from Aisha Fagans. She picks up her first points. Lou Brown with it on the right wing. Gets it inside to Verdon. Verdon pivots, pushes it up, won't go. Fight for the rebound. Keolo had it, lost it out of bounds. Spartans take over. Salt Lake doing their best to use that height advantage down low as they continue to dominate the glass. 31 rebounds to 8. Hines drives, kicks it out to West. West steps on the sideline. for the turnover. Spartans staying in the zone. Get it inside to Keolo. The quick kick out to Bernard. Bernard left wide open. Nay's three is good. You can't leave Nail Bernard open. She'll knock it down. Fraley coming back quickly the other way. She pushes it up, won't go, but she's fouled. Lou Brown hits her on the arm. Foul on Hennessy is her first. Second team foul for Salt Lake here in the third quarter. Fraley knocks down the first. Fraley goes 1 of 2. She's got 13 points. Sissoko in the corner to Bernard. Sissoko thought about the three, drives past Hines, scoops it up, won't go. Verdon with the rebound. Verdon's putback is perfect. Bruins are up 35, 65-30. Morrow has it taken away by Bernard. Nail quickly into the front court. Slips it to Sissoko. Sissoko, pump fake, puts it up, won't go. Keolo with the rebound. Bernard, wide open three, just long. And Fraley grabs the rebound for the Spartans. A good look for Nay, just a touch long. Fagans for three on the other end, that won't go. Spartans track down the offensive board. Hines pulls the trigger, no good. Sissoko with the rebound. Keolo with the catch at the high post, puts it up and in. Sephora Keolo, she's got 8 points all here in the second half. Bruins on a 7-1 run the last 2 minutes, 20 seconds. West gets it to Morrow. Morrow is fouled. Foul on Keolo. That's her second. Sub for Salt Lake. I see Sissoko and Keolo check out as Jawara and Donnelly check back in. And Lou Brown with the steal on the inbound play. They tried to throw it over the head of Fraley. Good heads-up play there from Hennessy Lou Brown. Hennessy's got 11. And we're going to have a foul on the other end as Courtney West tries to drive baseline. We're going to get a blocking foul called on Alize Verdon. Foul on Verdon is her third. Sub for Salt Lake is Finau Tonga checks back in. Tonga had a strong first half, 6 points, 3 of 3 from the field to go with 2 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Hines drives, puts it up, won't go. Jawara with the rebound. And Lou Brown with it into the front court. Jawara drops it back to Donnelly. Donnelly's three off to the right. Good hustle from Lou Brown to save it. And now Lou Brown will pull the trigger on the three. Rims in and out. Fight for the rebound. It goes off the handle of Donnelly and out of bounds. Spartans take over. And with that, we reach our media timeout. Bruins up 69-30. 4:39 left here in the third quarter here on your Bruin Sports Network. CNCC with possession coming out of the timeout. Salt Lake up by 39, 69-30. Hines with the three. It's good. Good look from Ashana Hines. Hines with 7 points. Bruins get it inside to Tonga. Misses it. Gets her own rebound. She puts it on the floor. And as soon as she put it on the floor, the Spartans swarmed on it. It ends in a held ball with the arrow giving it back to CNCC. So a turnover there by the Bruins. Fraley with it into the front court. Drops it to Cheyenne Palmore, who just checked in for the first time. Palmore, a forward from Houston, Texas. Lou Brown with it on the right wing. Gets it inside to Tonga. Tonga to Jawara. Jawara right to the bucket. She lays it in. Good strong finish from Jasera Jawara. Hines comes back quick the other way. Drops it to Wilds. Wilds catch and shoot three. Won't go. Jawara with the rebound. Lou Brown gets it to Bernard. Bernard pushes it up and in from 12 feet. Good look from Nael Bernard. Fraley is fouled. Good ball handling there from Fraley. And that's going to be the 15th foul, so Fraley's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Foul on Lou Brown is her second. Rebecca Fraley, 13 points, 9 of 5 from the field, 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Make it 4 of 6 as she knocks down the first. Fraley goes 2 for 2. Bruins still shooting it well here tonight. 54% from the field. As they get it inside to Tonga, drops it back to Donnelly. Donnelly puts it up, that won't go. Tonga with the rebound, she lays it in. Finau Tonga's got 8, 4 of 5 from the field. Lee comes back quick the other way. Kia Lee drives baseline, drops it in the corner to Fraley. Fraley catch and shoot threes, perfect from Rebecca Fraley. Lou Brown on the left wing. Skips it to Donnelly to the right wing. Her three, no good. Gets her own rebound. Goes in the corner to Bernard. Nael puts up the three. It's good. The one dribble step back three from Nael gives her 16. Fraley's going to drive. Hits it off the side of the backboard. Gets her own rebound. Now Lee with it. Kia Lee pivots, goes in the corner to Wilds. Wilds three, won't go. Lee with the rebound, drops it to Palmore, and she is fouled. Foul on Tonga is her first. Sub for Salt Lake as Alyssa Bernard checks in. And for CNCC, Keely Porter checks back in. Palmore knocks down the first free throw. Second, no good. Lee grabs the rebound. She's going to be tied up by Tonga, and the arrow is going to give it back to Salt Lake. Bruins with it. Donnelly goes to the high post to Barnard. Her shot blocked by Freely. I don't think she saw Freely, and Freely has it. Lee with it. Lee drives, pushes it up, won't go, but she's fouled. Kia Lee headed to the line for a couple of free throws. Foul on Jasera Jawara, her first. First free throw from Lee is no good. Spartans so far tonight, 12 of 17 from the free throw line for 71%. 3 of 17 from the three-point line for 18%. Second free throw no good. Tonga with the rebound, gets it to Bernard. Nael right to the bucket. No one stops her, and she lays it in. Great move from Nael. Bernard up and under. You got to stop the ball in transition. Fraley gets it to Porter. Porter drives, scoops it up, and scores. Great finish from Keely Porter, the guard from Delta, Colorado. Porter shoots one. Free throw is good. Keely Porter has 4 points. Alyssa Bernard goes in the corner to Nail Bernard. Quick swing to Donnelly. Donnelly slips it to Tonga to the high post to Jawara. Jawara is going to get called for the travel. The turnover by Salt Lake is their 14th. 10 turnovers for the Spartans. Fraley goes through a couple of screens, gets into the lane, pushes it up, won't go, but she's fouled. The Spartans have done a good job here in this quarter of getting to the rim, causing some trouble. They're going to shoot their 13th and 14th free throws of the third quarter right here. Fraley so far tonight, 5 of 7 from the line, and she misses the front end of the two. Fraley goes 1 of 2. She's got 19. That's a game high with Nail Bernard of Salt Lake right behind her with 18. Nay works to the left wing. To Jawara. Kick out Donnelly for 3. Looks good. It is good for Brooke Donnelly. 3 seconds to go here in the third. Fraley gets it off. Won't go, and we'll head to the fourth quarter with the Bruins up 40, 83-43 here inside Bruin Arena. Spartans with the first possession to start the fourth quarter, and West turns it over. Bernard stops, starts, pulls the trigger from 18. It's short. Fight for the rebound, and the Spartans come out with it. Fagans quickly into the front court. Tries to push it ahead to West. It goes off of West's hands and out of bounds. And the Bruins take over. A couple of clumsy possessions there to start the fourth for the Spartans. Nail into the front court. Pushes it to Bernard. Alyssa Bernard drops it to Donnelly. Donnelly gets it to the high post to Jawara. Jawara, a couple of dribbles, puts it up, won't go. Fight for the rebound, goes out of bounds off of Jawara. Bruins take over. Sub for Salt Lake is number 14, Ashton Adamson. The freshman from Pocatello checks in for the first time. Spartans with it. Hines, a good back cut there from Morrow, and a great pass from Hines. And then Morrow knocks it away from Bernard. Donnelly tries to go over the top on the inbounds pass to Verdon. It goes out of bounds. Turnover by Salt Lake. Spartans with it into the front court. West on the right wing. Drops it back to Wells. Wells to the basket, puts it up, won't go, but she's fouled. Foul on Adamson is her first. First team foul on Salt Lake. That's what got them in trouble there in the third quarter. Lots of fouls as the Spartans try to get to the basket. Being aggressive. Bruins with 17 total team fouls. Spartans with 8. As Wells knocks down the second free throw. Nay with it into the front court. Up top to Bernard. She drops it in the corner to Donnelly. Donnelly, wide open three is good. Brooke Donnelly's 3 of 5 from the three-point line. She's got 9 points to go with a rebound and an assist. On the other end, Morrow to the bucket. Scoops it up. That won't go. Verdon with the rebound. Nay quickly into the front court. Nay slips it inside to Verdon. Kick out. Donnelly wants another one. Won't go. Rebound grab by the Spartans. Kicked ahead to Morrow. Back to Fagans. Fagans going to pull the trigger on the deep three. Won't go. Donnelly with the rebound. Donnelly tries to drop it back to Alyssa Bernard. We're going to have a held ball. Arrow's going to give it to Salt Lake. Sub for the Bruins as Ungakoso checks back in. Bernard to Adamson on the right wing. Spartans still in the zone. Adamson gets it to the high post. Verdon to the bucket. She lays it in. Good strong take there by Elise Verdon. Verdon has 10. 3 Bruins now in double figures as Sissoko has 10. Verdon has 10. And Nail Bernard has 18. And just behind them, there's a good take there from Hines. Won't go, but she's fouled. Foul on Donnelly is her second. 2 free throws coming for Ashana Hines. So as I said, Nail Bernard's got 18. Sissoko has 10. Verdon has 10. Hennessy Lou Brown has 9, as does Brooke Donnelly and Jasera Jawara. So the Bruins, a very balanced attack here tonight. Hines goes 1 of 2. She has 8 points. Donnelly with it into the front court. Ungakoso to Bernard. Now Adamson on the right wing. Drops it to Donnelly. Donnelly thought about the three. She drives, tries to slip it to Verdon. And now Adamson. She'll pull the trigger. Won't go, but we're going to get a 3-second call on Alize Verdon.
Substitution number 5 for Franklin Fraley.
It's up for the Spartans as Fraley checks back in. Hines checks out. Fraley with it into the front court. Right wing tomorrow. We're going to have a hand-checking foul called on Donnelly. That's Donnelly's third. It's up for Salt Lake as Lou Brown checks back in and Kokoso checks out. Morrow gets it into Fraley. Now Morrow in the corner. She drives, kicks it out to Wells. Wells' three is good.
3 points, number 10, Adeline Wells.
Wells 2 of 3 from the three-point line. She's got 7 points.
Foul charge to Erin Morrow, her second. First team foul.
Foul on Erin Morrow, her second personal. First team foul on the Spartans. Adamson's jumper won't go. Fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Spartans take over. CNCC into the front court. Fraley tries to cross over. It's almost taken away by Alyssa Bernard. It goes out of bounds off of Bernard. Spartans to inbound on the baseline. Fagans drops it back to Morrow. Morrow wants to drive. Quick swing goes to Wells. Wells' three won't go. Fight for the rebound. Spartans have it. West on the bounce. Back to Wells. Taken away. Lou Brown with it quickly into the front court. Hennessy gets to the high post. Pulls the trigger. Doesn't get the roll. Fight for the rebound. And we'll have a foul on Salt Lake. It's going to be called on Hennessy Lou Brown. That's her third. Fourth team foul. So the Spartans in the bonus here for the final 5-11.
Fourth team foul.
Fraley with it. In the corner to Fagans. Fagans drives baseline, pushes it up and scores. Good strong take there by Aisha Fagans. You got to recognize she's a lefty. She's going to want to go left. They left the baseline wide open for her. On the other end, Bruins turn it over. And with that, we reach our media timeout. 4:55 to go here in the fourth quarter. Salt Lake up 88-52 here on your Bruin Sports Network.
Come from different backgrounds.
But we have the same dream.
To do the impossible.
To be the first in my family to graduate.
To get a degree while holding down a full-time job.
To not let my education get in the way of raising my kids.
To be the best nurse this state has ever seen.
To show the world what we're made of.
When you invest in us, you invest in the future.
This is what social mobility looks like.
Increasing opportunity in Utah isn't impossible. It's SLCC.
Spartans with possession coming out of the timeout. Fraley into the front court. Fraley hands to Morrow. Morrow drives, scoops, and scores. The Spartans have done a good job with that 5-out set, spread the floor, creating driving lanes and getting to the rim. the Bruins have tried to help, and that's where they've gotten in trouble, picking up those fouls. Almost back court. Tipped, it was tipped. That's why it wasn't. Jawara with the catch on the block. One bounce, kick out. Bernard, Donnelly. Donnelly, one dribble three, well short. Rebounds taken away by Adamson. Good hustle there from Ashton Adamson. Lou Brown on the drive, pulls up from the free throw line. She knocks it down. Hennessy's got 11. They go with 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Subs for both teams as Keeley Porter checks back in for the Spartans. Nail Bernard returns for Salt Lake. And double-double watch here tonight. Jahara Sissoko has got 10 points and 9 rebounds. And Jasera Jawara with 9 points and 9 rebounds for Salt Lake. Really the only 2 players close. Adeline Wells with it. Hands it back to Fraley. Kicks it out to West. The drive and score is no time left on the shot clock. Good finish from Erin Morrow. Morrow's got 9. Nail tries to go inside to Jawara. It's knocked away. Bruins inbound on the baseline. Nail put it in play. Gets it into Jawara. Slips it to Donnelly. Quick kick out to Bernard. Nay's going to pull the trigger. It's an air ball. Rebound grabbed by Donnelly, and she puts it in. We'll call it a pass from Nail Bernard. Donnelly with the bucket. And Freely with the turnover. She slips and tumbles. Slow to get up is Freely. Alyssa Bernard to the bucket. She lays it in. And now we'll get a stoppage as number 5, Rebecca Fraley, still down in the front court. Looks like it's her right ankle. And that's a big loss as she's a key cog to this Spartan offense. Does a lot of good things for them. 2:34 left. Bruins up 94-56. Taking a look at the stat line. First for the visiting Spartans, leading the way for them with 19 points. It is Rebecca Fraley. She's played great. 6 of 12 from the field, 1 of 3 from downtown, 6 of 9 from the free throw line to go with 4 rebounds. So she's leading the team in points and rebounds. After her with 9 points, it's Erin Morrow. And then with 8 points, it's Ashana Hines. As a team, the Spartans, 8 of 52 from the field for 35%, 4 of 21 from the three-point line for 19%, and 16 out of 25 from the line for 64%. For the Bruins, Nail Bernard leading the way with 18 points, 7 of 13 from the field, 4 of 9 from the three-point line, 2 assists and a steal. Other Bruins in double figures, Brooke Donnelly has 11, Alize Verdon has 10, Sissoko has 10, Lou Brown has 11, and Jawara has 9. Salt Lake here tonight, 35 of 67 from the field for 52%, 11 of 26 from the three-point line for 42%, and 13 of 14 from the free throw line for 93% from the line. As Fagans puts up the step-back jumper, that won't go. Bruins into the front court. A couple of subs there during the stoppages. Udrago checked in, as did number 25, Elena Wynn for Salt Lake, and she just made the layup. The other players, I said number 33, Sophia Udrago. And then the subs for CNCC, as Bailey Wilds checked back in, as did Fagans. 1:30 to go. Bruins up big. Win. Pump fakes. Goes to the basket and spins it in. Good move down low by Elena Wynn. She's got 4 points in 2 possessions. Udrago picks up her first assist. Morrow on the drive, scoops it up. Blocked by Adamson. Wynn trying to run the break, dribbles it off of her foot. It falls right to Porter. Porter misses the 15-footer. And now Salt Lake will slow it down. 1 minute to go. As I said, coming up next, your Bruins men's team set to take on the Spartans from Colorado Northwestern. Alyssa Bernard's three-pointer and air ball. Fight for the rebound. It ends up in the hands of Wynn. She lays it in. Alana Wynn's got 6. The assist there goes to Ashton Adamson. Great hustle on the rebound by Adamson, and there she picks up the foul. Foul on Adamson is her second. Morrow at the line for a couple. Morrow so far tonight, 9 points, 3 of 12 from the field. And with that miss, she's 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. She goes 0 for 2 after starting 3 for 3. Donnelly into the front court. Donnelly is fouled by Morrow. It's pretty much so she can check out, so Hines can check back in. Donnelly hands to Bernard. Gets it to the Adamson up top, flips it inside to Wynn, and Wynn is fouled. Good ball movement there from the Bruin reserves. Foul on Kia Lee, her third. So with that, the shot clock turns off. 16 seconds left. Wynn right to the bucket, blocked by Lee. Great defense from Kia Lee. And then Alyssa Bernard almost takes it away. But then Bernard picks up the foul. Foul on Alyssa Barnard, her second. So 10.4 seconds left. Salt Lake up 100-56. First free throw from Lee is good. Taking a quick look. This will be the Bruins' season high. They had not hit 100 yet. Their high before tonight was 89 last Saturday against Community Christian. Lee misses the second. Fight for the rebound. Good hustle from Bernard to save it. And Wynn dribbles it into the front court, and that'll do it. The Bruins pull away for the 100-57 win. As the Salt Lake finishes 53% from the field, 38-72. They're 11-27 from the three-point line for 41% and 13-14 from the free throw line. The Spartans finish at 32% from the field at 18-56. 4-22 from the three-point line for 18%. And 17-29 from the free throw line for 59%. So a good solid night from the Bruin women as they get set to head on the road down to Ephraim, Utah this Saturday to take on Snow College. You can catch that game down in Ephraim at 1 o'clock on Saturday. The Bruins return home on January 6th as they're set to take on Snow College here inside Bruin Arena. The women's game will tip off at 5. The men's game will tip off at 7. That's a Thursday night there in January. So that'll do it for us as your Bruin women stay undefeated in conference play on the year with the 100-57 victory over CNCC. We'll have your men's game in about 19 and a half minutes right here on your Bruin Sports Network, your home for Bruin Athletics.